Did you know that the Raygun Mark II was first hinted on Black Ops 1 before being released into Black Ops 2? You can find this by going onto the computer on Black Ops 1 and typing in rlogin space dreamland. And once you have typed that in, it's going to ask you for a username and a password. The username is twalker and the password is thanksdad. Then type in dir to access the user's information. Once you have typed that in, it's going to show you a bunch of files, and the file that you're going to want to put in is called type7a00359.txt. Once that file is open, scroll down to the very bottom, and there you can see that it says that H. Porter is in the development of a new raygun to reduce excessive peripheral damage, which is what the Raygun Mark II was, and then it was introduced into Black Ops 2 and all the other maps on Black Ops 2. Speaking of hidden zombie treasures, there are 4 new perks that were introduced into the files of the Zombies games but never actually made the final cut. The first one is called Ammo-matic, and there are textures to this perk and there is a couple sound quotes, but before I show you that, I want to tell you what this perk does. Essentially, Ammo-matic, it would fill up the ammo in your gun depending on which gun you were holding out. Now the price would completely depend on the gun that you're holding out as well. Say if you're holding the Thunder gun, it would probably cost 5,000, while for the SMGs such as the MP5, it would only cost less than 500.
Max ammo machine. Ah, genius.
An ammo machine! What a brilliant idea!
Ammo machine! What a wonderful idea!
Now going on to the second hidden perk, this one is called Candelier, and it is essentially based off of the Bandolier multiplayer perk from Call of Duty 4 and Call of Duty World at War. Unfortunately, there were no sound files or texture files because this perk was added too late into the game's development. Now going on to the third hidden perk, which is called Tough Brew. This would later become something that we know as PhD Flopper, but this was only a certain part of it. This would only give you explosive damage resilience and also peripheral damage resilience from weapons such as the ray gun. There are some sound quotes from Dempsey and Richtofen, so I'll let you guys hear that.
Tough brew! That's what I'm talking about!
Oh yeah, maybe this will toughen me up.
And lastly, going on to the fourth and final hidden perk, which is called Prone Aid. Now Prone Aid was the part of PhD Flopper where you can prone dive and do a huge explosion with the perk, which is essentially what Prone Aid was. Later, as we know in the release of First Strike, they made it that PhD Flopper was Tough Brew and Prone Aid combined. Speaking of PhD Flopper, this was released in the map pack First Strike, and First Strike, if you have seen the cover or the poster of First Strike, it's very strange what you will see because Dempsey is right up front and he's holding the Wunderwaffe DG2, and Takeo is right beside him holding the freeze gun. Now what's strange about this is that both of these weapons are not on the map, they are not playable, you cannot even see them as an Easter egg, which makes it very strange because why would they put those two weapons on the cover of Ascension where the Thunder Gun is the only usable weapon, and the Thunder Gun on this picture is being held by an unknown man, which is very strange as well as to why they put that there. So this definitely has to be the strangest poster Treyarch has ever released for a DLC map pack. And the final zombie fact that I'm going to be leaving you guys with today is if you upgrade the M72 Law to the M72 Anarchy, it does 10 times more damage than a ray gun bullet, which is absolutely insane if you do think about it. A ray gun bullet does 1000 damage while a M72 Anarchy bullet does 10,000 damage. So guys, that is all for today. If you want to check out more cool facts, go on to didyouknowgaming.com and you can see a lot of stuff there. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to subscribe to MrTLexify for more Nazi Zombies content. And if you want a second Did You Know Gaming, a part 2 for Nazi Zombies, all you gotta do is get this video up to 500 likes, share it to your friends, get this video out there, that would be greatly appreciated. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my Twitter and on my channel.